guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a different video today. I'm also staying on the same lines of what I was saying in my last video to do with counterfeits and dupes, etc, etc, except this time I'm doing a counterfeit against a real product. And just for the record, the reason that I got this from eBay, and I actually paid the same price for this product as what I would have done in Boots, and the only reason I bought this was because I got a £10 voucher from PayPal, and the company that I bought this from on eBay seemed completely and utterly respectable. They'd got 100% feedback, going back a long way with quite a lot. There was no negative feedback at all. Lots of people saying how fantastic these products were, blah 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 blah. And when the item arrived, I knew it was fake, and they were so apologetic, and they were like, I'm really sorry, we're going to take them all off stock now. And they sort of messaged me and said that they had been in touch with their supplier and that they were sending all their stock back, etc. So I think they'd been duped as well. But my point is that the only reason I bought it from eBay was because I had this voucher and I thought I was buying the real thing. And yes, it was full price. I don't think that makes me a moron. I definitely don't think that makes me a moron. But yeah, this goes back onto the video of fakes against dupes, etc, etc. Just gonna have a swig of my tea and talk to you about these anyway. So, I have a real one in my hand and I have a fake one in my hand. Can you tell the difference? I am actually going to do some close-up shots, and I'm going to put these in at the same time. I shall follow on. These are Nyx in Baby Doll, I think they are, but look how similar they are. One is slightly longer than the other one, but when I say slightly longer, I'm talking millimetres here, not much at all. Fonts are slightly different, but which one's real? You know, if you had that come through the post, would you know if that was fake or real? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my video camera off the tripod and I'm going to do some filming by hand. Back in a tick. Okay, so as you can see, we have no Google, I did not say anything. We have one here. This is, I'm going to call this one product A. Okay, so as you can see, very similar in colouring, very similar in font to this one here, but not entirely. Put that onto this one side. Okay, so we'll turn it around so you can see. This is product B. Okay, so which one do you think is real? Do you think it's A, which is this one here, or B? I think it's really obvious. Totally obvious. Okay, now the first point I'm going to make is there's a complete and utter mistake in the printing of the tube, which is here. Sorry about my nail. I had a little bit of an accident last night and ripped my nail off totally. See, there's a printing error. Also, if you look, you can see that they've made a screw up on the lingerie logo. Where you've got your forward slash on the top one, the bottom one, it's been incorporated into the lingerie logo itself. The font is different. The Nyx font is slightly different as well. Okay, but the big giveaway is barcode. Okay, it's a barcode that's been printed by Nyx. It's got their own unique number on. It's got the number on. Also the tops. The font's larger on one side and completely different. Turn it up. I mean, for all intents and purposes, it is a good knockoff. But we don't want a knockoff, do we? We want the real thing. I mean, even if I got the knockoff and it was like £2, you would still think, well, hang on a minute. I mean, the first giveaway to me was definitely this bit here. Definitely. But yeah, there are slight differences. I mean, look at the L for a start on the lingerie. It's not right. The font itself is just not right at all. The spacing isn't right either. The Nyx logo itself is not right. And the actual bottle, the fake one, is slightly longer. Just trying to show this. If you can see, it is minuscule, and I mean minuscule, millimetres even, but one is slightly longer than the other. So there, you've had a good look at those, so you can see. So I'm going to go back to the tripod now. Okay, so now you've seen them close up, we'll try them on the hand. Sorry, my patch is itching like crazy today. I always get about day 5 day 6, I always get the itchies, and that's horrible. Okay, so A, which you've worked out by now, A is the fake. I'm just going to do a swatch on my hand so you can see what now the doe foot, right, there's the doe foot for that one. I've got to be careful because I don't want to muddle, well actually no, they won't muddle up because I'll know that one's got a barcode on. Okay, the doe foot applicators, one is longer than the other one, okay? So the real one is longer than the fake. Different shapes. Right, now let's just make sure I don't get these in the wrong bottle, because that would be devastating if I'd done that. And also, this is kind of almost like spring-loaded, whereas this one is really difficult to actually get in. Okay, so the fake one, I'll do a swatch here. Actually, do you know, I've done a little swatch on this earlier on and it's made my hand actually go all red and spotty. There's the fake, which, you know, it does look pretty good, doesn't it? Here's the real. You're probably thinking, well, the real one's a bit more patchier. It's thicker. It's got a thicker substance to it. Colours are very similar, but this is the real one. The real one dries up really, really quickly. The fake one doesn't. We'll come back to that in a minute. So again, you know, you just do not know when you buy these items. You just cannot. I mean, AliExpress is really bad for it as well. I have never ever bought a product from Wish or AliExpress, only eBay. And someone actually put down in my last video, I'm going to see if I can find who that was who said this actually, because someone did say in my last video that AliExpress is really bad, and how eBay used to be really shit hot with fakes, and like, you know, I think they are, so long as you report them. If you don't report them, then they get away with it, and possibly the reason being is because eBay makes so much money from these being sold that, you know, I don't think they are going to take anything, they're not going to pull anything off until they've had a complaint about it. I was just going to go into my last video. Don't play, please do not play. I don't want to hear my music, thank you. We already know about my music. Here we go. Here we go. Sugar and Spice X1X. Where she's put, brilliant video, you're 100% right. The amount of fakes on eBay is insane. Literally insane. I remember trying to sell my MAC pigments years ago and eBay was so strict. They wouldn't let me list more than a couple. What's happened? I can't afford high-end makeup either. I love Makeup Revolution and all drugstore makeup. And I've put, they won't, it's dreadful. They won't stop because it earns them too much money. And she's put, eBay used to be very anti-fakes. I can't understand it. I never buy makeup online now. Sorry. I never buy makeup online now. Well, apart from if I want a Morphe palette and I go onto Beauty Bay or Cult Beauty, etc. I prefer to actually see and swatch in store. Now, that totally hits the nail on the head for me as well, because, you know, it did used to be that you couldn't sell things on eBay because they were so on top of it. Yet now there are so many fakes available and they just don't, they're just not taking them off. And I think what we need to do as a consumer is when we go on eBay and report these items. Just report them and say they're fake, and they will take them off. And if we all do 5 or 10 and they get taken off, we are going to start a revolution, you know, and fight back. And why shouldn't we? We shouldn't be bombarded with fake stuff. It's not on. You know, I'm almost tempted to send these to Fake Britain and say, look, you know, I mean, I think it would be a good thing to do so that they can look at this and you know, and I can say I paid full price for it, it's not on. I can understand it if it was like £2, whatever, but something needs to be done about it, and it's getting to the stage where it is totally and utterly ridiculous. And I know that there was a comment about my last video saying, you pay for what you get for what you pay for. If an item's 30 quid and it's on sale on eBay for 20 quid, there's a reason. Hashtag not rocket science. No, it's not rocket science, but there are a lot of people out there, a lot of impressionable people, youngsters, that don't know that because they're growing up and they haven't got the knowledge in the world that we have got as an older person. You know, and I think that's very, very insulting to the general public. So my argument is we need to do what we can to get rid of these fakes. We need to do something about it. And what we need to do is report every bloody one that we see and start a revolution, start a revolt and fight against it and get eBay to get off their backside and do something about it. Because you do not know what's in this product. This product could have anything in it. Yes, it looks really similar and probably 9 times out of 10 the item may be harmless. The item may be just some other 99p brand that they've then stuck into a bottle. But it could also be something that's highly, highly dangerous and could not just burn your skin, but it could give you poisoning in some way. You know, it's just so dangerous. So please join with me and we'll revolt here against eBay and we'll go and report every bloody post that we find that have got these fake products in. Okay, that's me getting off my soapbox now. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, then please subscribe. I do make lots of different videos. I do lots of different videos on reviews, etc. You know, and I'm quite open to comments. I'm quite open to positive comments and negative comments. But if you want to write a negative comment about me, can you do it on here so that, you know, that I can actually talk back to you and actually have a proper conversation? And I'm going to say no more about that. But I bid you farewell, my lovelies, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.